What is poppin' people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got a wonky camera again. I swear I took a look, but I guess I messed it up. We got more silly decks as we got Ravemon facing off against the Cherubimon Alliance stuff. Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby, some might argue. They're going to play a full best of 3 here, and we're going to be opening up with a Terriermon and the Double Typhoon. Going to show off the first of many SPs to hit the board. The movie Double Typhoon does look fantastic. He's actually mixing it up because I think the other Double Typhoon alts are in regular Ravemon, whereas this is still, still pretty blinked. Gonna pick up the 2 Ravemon off of the cracked Double Typhoon, body flicker it as here comes the second SP. Not gonna pick it up though, because obviously we've got one in hand, don't need it. But man, Wendigo body flicker is very, very funny. We do have the rookie on the second turn, and we got a champion now with the Peckmon in the back. And we're just going to open pass here. I think wanting to get the Wen Digivolving or missing. Going to swing in with Alliance. And since Cherubimon is Alliancing, it means it can evolve into Antilamon Vice. And this is going to be going in for 13k 2 checks. Rips through 2 champions in security. And we're going to turn it into a Cherubimon. Cherubimon, I believe, gets to play out a guy. Yeah, I guess to play out the Ravemon, and there's going to be the end of turn with that. So yeah, really clean on his end. Question mark? Yeah, okay. We're going to be drawing for turn, going to 3. And you do have to kind of play. Unfortunately, play in this instance is put a blocker down and hope to not have the rest of your security shredded to hell. Swing, we're going to evolve into Cherubimon Virtue. And that's going to be able to shrink off the blocker before it goes through as we hit 4. I was going to say, wait, are we... Oh, and there we go. And now the Cherubimon is... It's not once per turn, by the way, there's alliances. So the alliance goes through and lets him warp into the Cherubimon X antibody. And then we get to evolve into the Antilamon. So we're going to hit for 3 checks. And then the roleplay option is going to pop the... Lopmon, and then Cherubimon X is going to allow it to come back. We're going to turn into a brand new Cherubi, and whilst the player on the left is going to continue to start getting shuffled, we will also be going into the shuffle phase.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support. The memberships, Twitch Prime, and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video. Since this one is going to be a multiple game, we will be saying thank you to all of the members that have been supporting me into the new year. We've got a big thank you to the Ultimate, well, the Mega, Just Justice Josh, the Ultimate here on YouTube, Tier 3 on Twitch. And then for our Ultimates, the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks on the right, 3 Strike Rule, Brad, and King of Night. Then at the Champion tier, we've got Shinny Carry, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solo Ouroboros on the left, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, Damata FGC, Donkey, Chava, and All Force Magna. Big thank you to everyone that has been a champion and sticking with it. Gonna get more bonus content out to you very, very soon. And for our rookies, Greatness Beam, Balfi, Bonsai Beard, Turtle, Sovereign, Ale, and Samuel Larson. And then big thank you to every one of our Digi-Eggs. They're getting all shuffled up now, but I think we're going to be going back into it. So we'll get rocking and rolling. And hopefully we get to see a little bit more of the Ravemon. They both kept their hands, so... okay, it looks like we're not going to be opening up with a rookie. He's going to choose to give him the memory. It looks like we're both missing a rookie, but we are going to find one off of the Suzy Wong. Do find the Falcomon. So, he's going to be posing up in the back, turn into a Peckmon. And did we just make the Crow in the back? Yatakarasumon in the back is going to get made, so... Gonna go into a Wendigo. We're both just giving up our Wen Digivolvings here. Although I guess Chromon has a Wen attacking as the Green Memboos is gonna pick up a backup rookie. Chromon comes out, Ravemon goes in. And then we're gonna gain a memory, which is W-Man's. And then I believe he's blowing himself up, so The Ravemon stack doesn't even need to hit security. Yeah, so it blew itself up. He'll be back at the end of turn, going up in a puff of smoke. Well, no, substitution jutsu into a Falcomon, quite rightly posed up. Enough memory to gain back, and we're just going to pass over 2 with the blocker Peckmon. Going to correct the boosters. We're going to go into the Wendigo. And, whoa, Ashpede into KnTElixar. KnTElixar going to bring back the Terrier. Terriermon going to get searching and send Willis to the depths. Going to gain back a memory off of the Suzy Wong. Because a Digimon has been suspended is what lets her do it. And we're going to go into the Cherubimon. Ace plays out the Lopmon, who's also going to get searching, but more importantly, the Minus is going to be there. And ace for ace, band for band. Down comes Cherubimon once more. And then it's going to turn into Cherubimon X. So Cherubimon X going to get to play out the Lopmon. And back comes the Ravemon with 1 memory. I mean, oh yeah, it's not even the mem setter. So I think he's just double checking to see what is available. Because, I mean, this is a Ravemon that has come back as he was supposed to. And we're thinking of using the roleplay option here because, yeah, we're going to use Ame to pop. We are going to get the overflow from killing the Cherubi. No really protection on the Cherubi X. Once again, as we go out with the Lightning Blade, we are going to float back into the bird. Birds on birds on birds on birds. And do we... choosing not to crack the Keenans. Like, he could have tapped them to kind of extend here, but going for a low choke if he evolves it into a Peckmon once more. It staves off damage. Okay, choosing to do it in the back. I don't hate that. Okay, we're going to go in with Alliance. Oh, and then the Suzy lets it evolve into the Wendigo, but it's going to miss the timing. It's going to hit a hits a training and a boost. That's diabolical. It's going to be the Virtue KnTElixar, so we're going to be playing from hand the Terriermon, which picks up a brand new KnTElixar. Once again, back comes Ravemon, so we've got the Rookie, the Mega, and a Peckmon that gets to push out of Raising, so actually looking pretty good, and still hasn't had to crack the Keenan to, like, it didn't use the Keenans there. Could have actually gotten some extra value out of them. We're going to go into the Chromon here with the training that popped out of security, so 1 cost Evo here. This is looking pretty good. Obviously, you do have to find a way to get through the KnTElixar, which is a bit unfortunate because you know that there's a Cherubi Ace. Gonna go swing. Does get to evolve into the Ravemon. Get to play out the Wendigo, and then we're gonna start resolving some on delete. Oh, actually, I guess we're on. Oh, okay, yeah, we're resolving the on deletes, which is gonna trash from hand and kind of try and thin the board. It didn't die in battle, so I think it gets the ability to come back. Shocker, I know. I don't know how all of the Ravemon interactions work. So that was the first Ravemon, the X4. Jamming can't be deleted. It's an end of attack that lets it float into the thing. So the on-deletion still did get to be a nuisance, and we're going to add the burst mode to hand. Cheeky little flick over there. Actually look pretty cool. And we're just going to go for the Falcomon, start searching. Double hits into a memory setter. Obviously we've already got 1 down and we're looking pretty good. Bunny power. The thing is, if we Wendigo here, we get to Wendigo, get the body flicker, or we can just shoot. You know, I also don't hate that. You've gone through so many of your like 4s and 5s now that like the Cherubi Ace is enough to kind of threaten lethal if it doesn't get answered. We're obviously going to go with the training here, and I'd be shocked if we can't make it through this. But the fact that we've had to commit a searcher is not looking good. Guess the choice between 2 Yatagrasumon or a Peckmon. I feel like he has to take the Chromon here, surely. Like, the hand size is low. You've got a 4 on board already. You need to answer the board in some way. Yeah, I've got to swing, and then into the Ravemon. Hits the Suzy, which does mean we get to get searching. So we are going to find that Wendigo there. And then end of attack, it gets to pop itself. Still more cards pitched, so we are going to get the pop on the way out. Crack the Keenan, gain a memory back, and just goes for the 1 choke. Does take lethal off board by popping 1 body, because an Alliance 2 checks here is still enough to get value, and because Although we are still going to get some value, so we're going to suspend one Susie to turn the Lopmon into Wendigo. Wendigo then gets the pop, choosing not to body flicker instead, and then we get to go for the Susie again to go from Cherubimon Ace into Cherubimon X. And we're just going to go through. Nobody's played out. Hits another boost in security, so consistency options everywhere. 2 Susies used is a bit unfortunate. I think he would have liked to see a little bit more, but he's taken a body off board, which again is trying to stop as much value coming out from what's on board. Because obviously the Ravemon was going to be a problem. Yeah, but he's realized he's not going to be able to do it. So a game 3 on the cards. And whilst they are getting shuffled up for that game 3, I want to say a thank you to all of the Digi-Eggs. All of your support goes a long way, and I appreciate every single one of you. Jambo TCG, John Esposito, Rose Pierce, Christian Royal, Solon Desains, Yuxo, Evan Turner, John Munoz, Gray, Gimme That Gaming, Feeling Hollow, Crown Clown, Sato, Bradley Axon, Walter Caceres, and Surely Not Picked, and King Fujitoro. Alright, in we go. We've got the Terriermon, the Lopmon, and a double hit straight off the bat. We pick up the Susie with the Lopmon. So the Henry's just, the Willis is just here hoping you draw into it. Gonna go for a nice early Keenan, gonna gain the memory back and draw one because we're not gonna want to pitch off a card. Thinking about going out in front, but we're actually gonna make the Wendigo in the back, choosing not to commit just in case we do get popped. But probably would have gotten away with it, but maybe also the Chromon made in the back because we don't have to. Gonna swing in with the Alliance. Yeah, it does die on that check, which is kind of unfortunate, but obviously the Alliance target is nice and safe, so the green Mem boost can come down. And out comes Chromon. Swings in security because it does have jamming, so it knows it's not getting shot. Does get the pop on the body. Yeah, so we're just resolving all of the pops we do get. So a security burn as well, so managed to hit him for 2, which does take him in the lead for the damage race, and obviously both of them on an off turn. This is going to be a 1-choke. Whoa, gets to steal a memory during his opponent's turn to start off on 2 with the Ravemon being played out. So it's just kind of an interesting way of doing it, because obviously you could use it to try and slow down your opponent's turns by having it active, but he's kind of using it as like a spark going in. Whoa, it's Cherubimon once again. It does have jamming though, so I guess it actually doesn't matter how blinged your boss monsters are in the security. We got the Hackermans, and down comes the stance-stubbed Falcomon. You're gonna pick up another Falco, okay. Out comes Wendigo again. Very unfortunate we haven't really been able to kind of like body flicker on him. No, we have Antila. Looks like we're gonna go Virtue to play the Lopmon. Is going to lose his memory, but is going to get the Alliance swing out. This can be double Alliance though, so we're going to get the Cherubi, which pops the Ravemon, and then we get to play out the Lopmon with the Cherubimon effect. And then because the Lopmon gave Alliance and the Antila has Alliance, we get to Alliance again, which means we get to use the X4 Terrier Assistant again, which means we get to pump our Cherubimon full of X-Cote. Down comes Wendigo with a pop. From being free played from the Cherubi means we do get to go through for first check, second check, third check. So we hit a Mem setter and a training, and then end of attack gets to pop the Lopmon. Back comes the Lopmon, brings the Wendigo Evo to play the Lopmon again. Yeah, Wendigo, pop the Lopmon float into Lopmon. And we pick up the Cherubimon X. So yeah, honestly, really, really clean way of kind of re-answering the board. Obviously didn't get to go for the Cherubi Ace to like kind of clear it off, but the Ravemon is going to dearly depart as we pass over exactly 3. A Keenan, and 2 trainings. The third training going to hit the board though is going to pick up our government mandated Pekmon, use the other training to evolve into it, and crack another training once more. So we're going to 1-cost Evo into the Crow. I don't know if he has enough of an extension here to be able to actually push forward. Like, he can make a Ravemon, like, that's above the question. It's just, I don't know that he can make a Ravemon and answer the board. If he had enough to be able to do Ravemon and go into the roleplay option, then maybe you could try and trade out. But even then, I'm not even sure there's enough. We are going to pop ourselves, of course, and try and get some value out. Clears 1 Wendigo. So we've managed to clear it down to 3 bodies. We're going to float... I think the Falcomon... Oh, this is the promo Falcomon. I actually don't know what this card does. I heard from the Ravemon enjoyers that promo Falco is crazy. It's on play suspended level 6 or lower, then by placing this as a Ravemon, that Digimon... Oh, okay. So yeah, it's just a suspension on the way out. Speaking of suspension, we're going to go in with our Alliance shenanigans as always. Going to use the Lotmon, Inherit, non-once per turn, Smile, to get all the way up into an KnTElixar. And are we missing an attack playable target? We are not. We're going to swing, and down comes the Cherubimon one last time. Out comes the Wendigo, the pop, the spin, the flex, the win. And that is going to be us closing out the games. If you like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Get us 3K by the end of the year. If you have fun with this one, I'd appreciate it if you let them know in the comments. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.